Last time on Dark Whispers, we followed the tale of the poor fisherman who discovered a brass jar sealed with the name of King Solomon. Inside it, a furious jinn threatened to kill him, but with wit and patience, the fisherman tricked the spirit back into its prison and sealed it once more. The Sultan leaned closer, eager for more, and Scheherazade, her voice calm yet filled with mystery, began another tale. "Tonight, my lord," she whispered, "we enter a story of sorrow, of betrayal, of a prince cursed by wicked sorcery. A prince who lives not as man, nor as stone, but trapped between both. This, O king, is the story of the enchanted prince." The fisherman, weary from his trials with the jinn, wandered through the barren landscape. The sun sank low, casting a crimson light upon the waves. He whispered to himself, if the sea carries such secrets, what more lies hidden beneath its surface? Night fell, and as he made camp upon the shore, he noticed something unusual, a faint glow shimmering far away, as though a city slept beneath the water itself. His heart pounded. Cities were not built beneath waves. This was no mortal sight. Drawn by fear and curiosity, he followed the glow until he reached a strange palace. Its walls half ruined, its stones damp with sea salt. Its gates stood open, though no guards were there to greet him. He stepped inside, and what he saw froze his blood. There, in the grand courtyard, stood a prince yet not whole. From his waist upward, he was a young man of striking beauty, his eyes dark as midnight, his hair bound with gold. But from the waist down, he was stone, rooted to the earth, unmoving. The fisherman gasped and fell to his knees. "By Allah, what misfortune is this? Who are you, noble lord, and what power holds you so?" The prince's voice was heavy with sorrow, echoing like the tide. "I am no ordinary man. Stranger, I am the prince of this land, ruler once of 4 great islands, son of a king who held dominion over seas and mountains. But treachery and sorcery have undone me." He beckoned the fisherman closer. "Sit, and I will tell you of my fate. For every night I weep, and every dawn I curse the witch who brought ruin to my house." The fisherman, trembling, obeyed. The prince raised his eyes to the dark sky. "Know then, my tale begins with a woman I loved more dearly than life itself. She was my wife, chosen not by my father, but by my own heart. Her beauty was like the moon's glow upon still waters, her voice sweeter than the morning birds. Yet what use is beauty when the heart is poisoned by deceit?" His words trembled with both longing and fury. She loved another while she smiled at me. While she took my hand in marriage, she gave her heart to a stranger, a man of lowly birth, one who came in secret to her chambers when I slept. I discovered them one night, my heart breaking with silence. But rather than kill them, I wept. I confronted her with her betrayal. She fell at my feet, swearing loyalty, and for my weakness I forgave her. The fisherman whispered, "And did she keep her vow?" The prince's face darkened. "No, stranger, betrayers seldom change." Again, I found her with her lover. This time, rage filled me. I struck the man, and though I spared his life, I drove him from my kingdom. My wife, consumed by hatred, swore vengeance. She turned to black sorcery, and what followed is the ruin you now behold. His voice grew colder. One night, she waited until I slept. She whispered spells taught by demons, and when I awoke, half my body was stone, the other flesh. My kingdom crumbled with me. She enchanted the people too, turning them into fish for tribes, each bound to a color: white, red, blue, and yellow. They swim still in the pools of this palace, voiceless, trapped by her will. Thus, my realm is no more, and I remain half alive, half dead prisoner to my shame and her treachery. The fisherman trembled at the tale, his heart heavy. By Allah, what cruelty! Is there no way to break her curse? The prince lowered his eyes, only by destroying her sorcery. But she is cunning. She comes each day, questioning me, reminding me of her power. She offers release only if I yield and take a lover back into my house. Each day I refuse. Each day I suffer. As the prince spoke, a cold wind swept the courtyard. The fisherman felt a presence, something dark, unseen, watching. The prince's gaze hardened. She comes, he whispered. From the shadows, a woman appeared. Her beauty was terrible, sharp as a dagger. Her eyes burned with wicked fire. Her steps graceful as a serpent's coil. She wore a robe of black silk, embroidered with stars, and in her hand she held a staff of ebony wood. The fisherman shrank back, hiding among the stones, still defiant. "My prince," she said, her voice like poisoned honey. "How many more nights will you suffer before you bow to me? I can free you with a word, or I can leave you to rot for eternity." The prince raised his chin. "It's better eternity in stone than a moment with your treachery." Her eyes narrowed, and she struck the ground with her staff. The air shuddered. The fish in the pools writhed, their colors glowing faintly as if in pain. The fisherman, though terrified, could not remain silent. His heart urged him to act, to help this cursed man. But what could a poor fisherman do against a sorceress who commanded demons? He prayed silently. "O Lord, guide me." The witch turned suddenly, her gaze piercing the shadows. For a moment, her eyes rested on the place where the fisherman crouched. His breath froze in his chest. Did she see him? Then, with a cruel smile, she turned back to the prince. "Another night wasted, another day of suffering. I shall return tomorrow, and perhaps then you will learn obedience." With a swirl of dark smoke, she vanished. The courtyard fell silent. The fisherman stumbled forward, gasping, "Noble prince, I should not be here. But I swear, I will not leave you to this torment. There must be a way to break her hold." The prince's eyes glistened. "You are truly bold, stranger. Then seek her chambers. There lies her book of sorcery, the source of her power. Burn it, and perhaps Allah will free me." The fisherman's blood ran cold. To enter the witch's chambers, steal her book, it was madness. Yet something in the prince's sorrow, something in the weight of his suffering, stirred courage within him. "I will try," he whispered. The prince lowered his head. "Then may God protect you, for if she finds you, you will join me in stone." The fisherman turned his gaze toward the dark halls of the ruined palace, where shadows moved like serpents, and the promise of doom lingered in every corner. His heart thundered with fear, yet within him burned a fragile flame of hope. Could a poor man truly outwit a sorceress? Could he free an entire kingdom from her grasp? Scheherazade's voice fell into silence, leaving only the sound of the sultan's breath, heavy with anticipation. And then she whispered, "Do not miss the continuation of this tale, only on Dark Whispers."